Well, there is a terrific organization in Israel called MyTree. It lets people support Israel by sponsoring an Israeli farmer's olive tree and then getting something very special in return. Here to tell us more, please welcome MyTree CEO, Kobi Assaf, and Vice President, Yishai Gelb. Welcome, guys. Good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us.
Full disclosure, my wife and I became aware of what you were doing, and we got involved by putting a tree in Israel. It's an olive tree. And from that, every year, we get olive oil from our tree shipped to us. It's the most amazingly good and wholesome olive oil, as good as any you'll find anywhere in the world. How did you get the idea, Kobi, of MyTree?
Well, in 2019, I founded MyTree in Israel with Yishai and my son Ophir with two primary goals. First, to promote the local Israeli farmers, and second, to connect Israel supporters to the land of Israel in a very unique and personalized way. We do so because we believe that a rooted and value-based connection to the land, agriculture, and the local farmers create a deep connection over the years for decades.
That's what we loved about it. I mean, first of all, there's a plaque. We have some shots of that when Janet and I were in the orchard last year, so we know that it actually happens. There's a plaque when you get your tree. These personalized bottles, usually 6 of them, come to each person who has a tree, and it is just extraordinary. But we found this is one of the most appreciated gifts that we give to special people because it's affordable, but what a wonderful thing to say. By the way, there's a tree with your name on it. In Israel, you're helping an Israeli farmer. Yishai, explain how it works that you get the oil from the trees into the bottle and that it's actually connected to the people who have adopted a tree.
Right, so I would say it really works like a cycle, right? So people adopt their olive tree and now also they can adopt a grapevine in the Israeli farmer's olive grove. Throughout the year, it can be today, next month, whenever they want. And throughout the year, the farmer cultivates the farm, takes care of the tree. And during the year, people can come and visit their olive tree like you did, you and Janet, just half a year ago. You can visit your farmer, visit your tree, see how they produce olive oil, how the production is done, and really meet your Israeli farmer. I mean, the farmer that you met, third-generation farmer in Israel, and built one of the most advanced press houses in Israel, producing, I would say, the best olive oil you can find. We have another farmer who's an American citizen, moved to Israel with his family and was a part of Startup Nation, but then moved to Jezreel Valley and makes absolutely amazing wine. Another farmer who also is in Jezreel Valley, and he employs 45 people with special needs as a way to connect the people to the community. And so these are the farmers, the people who are behind Israel's great success story, who are really the face of our program and the way we want to connect people to Israel. And at the end of the year, they take the olives from your tree and produce olive oil, which we label and brand with your name or the name of your loved one. There's just so many ways to connect. I mean, you name it.
Kobi, when Janet and I were there, we noticed that there were people who had done this in honor of a deceased loved one. And every year they were given the olive oil in the name of their deceased loved one, or maybe in the name of a dear friend. Other people did it for their friends, and it became just an amazing gift. And people thought, you know, I love Israel as a Christian believer. It's so important to those of us who are Christians to connect to Israel. And now we get to connect with a tangible, usable product, not something that we don't need, but everybody uses olive oil, and it's a very healthy thing. So it's got to be kind of fulfilling, Kobi, to have that kind of connection.
Right, exactly.
Yishai?
Yeah, I was just going to say that just a couple of weeks ago, we prepared the olive oil for all of our adopters and shipped it out all over the world. A very intensive few weeks, I would say.
Yeah.
And the people who received the olive oil, we received messages and phone calls, people saying how thankful they were that they have this amazing connection to Israel, how joyful they were to receive the olive oil. And, you know, Kobi and I couldn't have imagined when we started this program how this would touch people so much.
Yeah.
When I saw Kobi reading some of the comments, I mean, I saw tears in his eyes. He was so proud, right, Kobi?
I'm so proud. I'm really proud that, and I have many reasons to be proud. I'm proud to turning a dream of mine into a reality.
Yeah.
Proud to see so many people who love and support Israel, to see them connect to our idea and our program. and mostly I'm feel so proud to be here as a guest on your show with your amazing audience here and at home, and give them an opportunity to know who we are and what we do. And I want to thank you again for that.
Well, we want to thank you for being here. And, you know, I want people to understand, Janet and I buy our olive oil and we buy it for friends. We are not paid endorsers or anything like that. We just thought it was the coolest thing. And she first found out about it and gave me our first subscription. And I thought it was the neatest Christmas gift that I just had. I mean, you know, here's her name on an olive oil thing, and it's just phenomenal olive oil. I loved it. We now are customers and give it to people because we find it just very special. You might want to learn more about MyTree in Israel, how you can support Israeli farmers and get your own bottle of olive oil. Here's how to do it. Visit Huckabee.tv. We'll connect you, and you'll be able to do it yourself. Hey, thanks for sticking around. Since you made it here to the end, that must mean you liked the video. So you might as well subscribe and hit that notification bell below. But if you really hated it, just click the like button 3 times.